A shocking twist as Nick Reiner makes his second appearance in court. Welcome to Access Hollywood from Universal Studios Hollywood. I'm Mario Lopez, and it's been nearly a month since the tragic deaths of Rob and Michelle Reiner. And today, their son was supposed to be arraigned in the deaths of his parents before his lawyer suddenly walked away from the case.
This morning, I had to withdraw as Nick Reiner's counsel. We feel that we have no choice at this juncture but to withdraw as counsel and ask to be relieved.
Gasps in the courtroom in reaction to attorney Alan Jackson's bombshell announcement. Jackson did not explain the reasoning behind his withdrawal, some speculating it was over money.
Alan, who's paying for Nick's death?
But Jackson did say this at the following press conference.
Pursuant to the laws of this state, Nick Reiner is not guilty of murder.
The prosecution, led by LA District Attorney Nathan Hochman, immediately countered.
We are fully confident that a jury will convict Nick Reiner.
NBC legal analyst Misty Marris explains the battling attorney's point of contention.
Based on what Alan Jackson said and the language that he used, it seems like this might be a not guilty by reason of insanity plea. There's been reports of a diagnosis of schizophrenia, that Nick Reiner's medication was being changed. It would be no surprise if mental health is a key defense in this case moving forward.
NBC News correspondent Morgan Chesky was inside the courtroom where Nick, charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder with special circumstances, sat calmly in a plexiglass holding area.
It was striking to sit there in this packed courtroom and at one point lock eyes with Nick Reiner, seated in the corner, shaved head, protective smock on. That first court appearance, he only uttered a few words to the judge. This time, he was speaking to his defense team. It even appeared he was speaking with the deputies there to guard him, at one point appearing to crack multiple smiles before saying the only audible words that we heard to the judge. When the judge asked him if he was aware that he was now being represented by a public defender, Nick said, "Yeah, I agree with that." At no point did he seem nervous. He was well aware of what was happening. From the outside looking in, it certainly appeared that he knew exactly how this court appearance was going to go.
If convicted, Nick could face a maximum sentence of life in prison without the possibility of parole or the death penalty. Well, a spokesman for the family tells Access they have the utmost trust in the legal process and will not comment further on matters related to the legal proceedings. And of course, we're going to continue to follow this case and keep you updated.